Hello, Niva, Jen here. Welcome to Zee Business and another episode of The Big Idea as we catch up with revered, renowned energy healer extraordinaire, Mr. Pankaj Gupta. Have you ever felt a real good vibe emitting from someone or vice versa? Have you ever felt high on energy at one point and vice versa? Have you ever felt on top of the world and feel you can conquer anything and then dramatically the opposite? These feelings, emotions and beliefs are all in effect different energies. We have as our guest this week Pankaj Gupta, a world-famous renowned energy healer, a success coach, a life-transforming coach, and a business coach. And through a very modern, cutting-edge meditative process called EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques, he has impacted, assisted, guided, and improved the lives of thousands and thousands of people world over. Hello Pankaj, welcome to The Big Idea. Wonderful to have you.
Hi Niva, thank you for having me
Well,
here.
Pankaj, a special thank you to you because you travel so much.
That's right.
So I think myself and our viewers are very lucky to have you. Thank you.
Thank you. It's
so
my
much.
honor to be here, really.
Thank you. So Pankaj, you hail from a family of engineers, from a business family, yet you are one of the world's most revered energy healers. How did it happen? It's an extraordinary journey, an extraordinary gift.
Yes.
Share with us.
Yes. Well, the short answer is my pain. You know, that growing up, I seem to have experienced a lot of pain. When I was 11 years old, my knee started to hurt, and it hurt for years. I went to doctors around the world, and no two doctors could even give me the same diagnosis. And then my migraines got really bad. In college, I was very athletic. I used to get injured from time to time.
At such a young age.
Yeah. And by the time I was 20 and in engineering school, I was carrying a bottle of painkillers with me in my book bag, you know, and I don't think you would even know a 70-year-old who carries painkillers all the time.
Oh, very good point.
So by the time I was 25 or 26, I was very frustrated with every doctor, with every system of medicine, because I was just coping. I was not getting better, and I was feeling like I was 85 or 86.
But what was the reason, Pankaj?
I don't know, because no doctor could tell me the reason. That was my question. Why am I in pain? Why do my joints hurt? You know, why?
At a young age, I'm looking at you today.
That's right.
You look like you're like in your 20s.
Right. And in my 20s, I felt like I was in my 80s, you know. So I reached a point where I was really ready for a change. And I'm sure that, you know, many of us have reached a point where we are really ready and help appears.
Beautiful.
So I had reached that point without realizing it. I saw it as desperation, and my first healers and teachers appeared. And one of the first things I found was this rather bizarre technique called EFT.
Yes.
So a friend of mine told me about someone who just learned it in California, which is where it was developed.
Yes, correct.
And I just out of desperation, I went to try it.
Okay.
And you can imagine my skepticism. You know, since my childhood, I'd been going to doctors every week, and it didn't really help. Okay, so I didn't think this person could do anything.
This was a childhood
pain,
so to speak.
Yes, that's right. So I went to this lady, and she asked me, what do you want healed? And I could have given her my shoulder or my ankle or my migraines or anything.
I'm going to be catching you for that one next segment. I do want you to share your gift with me.
And so as a skeptic, I gave her my toughest pain, which was my right knee, which at that point had hurt continuously for 16 years. Okay, that didn't.
At that young age.
Because I grew up with it, I didn't let I didn't let it slow me down. Okay. So I ran, I played. I used to do 10Ks when I was in college, but then I would limp for days after that. You know, and 3 minutes later, 80% of the pain was gone. I couldn't believe it. Yes. just with this technique called tapping,
Okay.
80% of the pain was gone. I couldn't believe it. I stood up, I kicked around, I said, where did the pain go?
But how
And
long did it take?
3 minutes.
No, you're serious.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
That means no,
and
you're
I can tell
joking.
you, it's been 16 years that pain has not come back. That was a moment that really changed my life, because
Epic moment.
for my entire life that I remembered, I had run around to doctors and I got very little relief. And then I realized that the solution I was seeking was within me the whole time. And I wanted everyone to have the solution. I wanted everyone to know you don't have to suffer. There's magic. It's available. It's easy. So I told this lady, So I told this lady that I need to learn this. I have so many aches and pains, and I learned it at a workshop. And within 3 months, I could sit on the floor. At the first workshop, I sat on a chair, where everybody else sat on the floor.
No.
And in 3 months, I could sit on the floor for the whole day. And another 3 months, I could sit on the floor for the whole day without a backrest, which was unbelievable for me.
So that means within 6 months, without requiring of medicine, medication, physiotherapy.
Yes. But I did do a bit of yoga, which I couldn't do earlier, again, because of my pain.
Yeah, you couldn't even
Because
sit.
I had so many pains. So once the pain lightened, I was able to do yoga. My body got moving, and then within 6 months, I was sitting on the floor for the whole day. And I know it because I was re-attending those workshops.
What does EFT stand for, Pankaj?
Emotional freedom techniques.
Okay.
EFT is a modern version of acupuncture and acupressure. And the real power of EFT is that it can also help you with your emotional pain, with your mental stress. It's not just about physical aches and
what
pains.
you're saying. So it goes hand in glove with even anxiety and worries and apprehensions.
Absolutely. I would say that physical pains are the easiest things to heal with EFT. The real power is in EFT's ability to heal you of your phobias and your addictions and your fears and your old griefs and hurts and insecurities and anxieties, and sometimes within minutes. And that's why it's called emotional freedom, and that's actually what we want. We want to feel free, we want to feel happy.
Yes, that's what we all aspire for in life.
Exactly.
Beautifully stated. How does this is obviously a very modern, new age module, science, whatever you call it. How does it differ from pranic healing, Reiki, all of these other new age kind of energy?
Well, you can think of all these other techniques, which are wonderful techniques, as increasing the voltage of electricity.
I like that metaphor. Okay,
and
how
what
so?
EFT does is that we fix your short circuits. So if your circuits are still shorted, even the higher voltage will give you limited benefits.
Very good.
Right?
Very
And
good.
if your circuits are clear, then the voltage is good enough. Your breath is enough. One of the things that happens, for example, with EFT, often when people do a workshop, is they find they're waking up earlier, because now that energy they're drawing from their breath is enough. They don't have to sleep more to get more energy. They don't even have to eat more. So very often, myself included, we started eating less after clearing our energy. Okay, so we eat less, we sleep less, and we have more energy.
What a
and that is without any of these daily practices like Reiki or Pranic healing. I'm a Reiki channel, don't get me wrong, okay? But you don't need that, because that breath is enough if you can clear the short circuits in your energy.
That is phenomenal. Well, Pankaj, we have to take a break, but I actually want my viewers to see what EFT is all about. And I actually have a little bit of pain in my shoulders the last few days. Let's see if you can work your magic on me.
Of course.
Like you did it on your knees.
Yeah, my pleasure.